Great hour planned for you today. It's actually fall home solutions. So these are ideas you can use in and around your home this time of year to really make it look its best, function its best as well, and some ridiculous clearance prices coming up as well. Also, something you should know while you're shopping, we will have 5 or more flex pay on everything, and that's today only. So that really makes it super easy and enjoyable to get your items home and break up those payments over time. So just keep that in mind as you do your shopping today. Okay, so we're gonna go big. We're gonna kick it off first and foremost with an item that has 255 perfect 5-star reviews, and they're solar lights, which means they must be good for you guys to come back and rate them so highly. Now, this is actually an 8-pack of lights, and I said solar, which means, yay, no lighting to install, there's no wiring, there's nobody to hire, and you can move these anywhere your heart desires. But I think at the core of it all, it's the quality of these. We're talking glass and metal construction. They look absolutely beautiful, and you saw it, that's your installation. Stake it into the ground, let the sun do its job during the day, and then at night you get this beautiful glow, which, by the way, is not just white light. You can change these up in 8 different ways. It's really fantastic. And the price point on this, $79.95 for 8 lights. That's about $10 per light for the most beautiful solar high quality lights that I have personally seen here, and you guys love them too. So I'm gonna bring in Peter Kilcullen because he's the real expert. So he's gonna shine some lights on these solar lights. Nice. You like that? I've been holding on to that one. It's probably the best joke I have. So
that's it. Sad, right? I like it.
But these are great, and I think the first thing I noticed when I saw these was that we got glass and we've got metal construction, which means quality. They're
exactly. When you hear that glass lens, that's pretty cool. I think everyone's favorite part about it, and when you get them home, I think you're going to take them out of the box and you're going to think, wow, because it is a heavy duty glass lens, all that metal on there. But you were talking about the quality, and what I think about so often is, if you're watching right now, you're thinking, well, wait a minute, why would I want solar lights right now? Heading into the fall, it's mid-September. But here's the difference about these solar lights than maybe any of you had before. Getting them right now is a perfect time of year because we're coming up to the holidays. We're actually coming up to the shorter days, so we're gonna have more evenings. These will be perfect. You can put them out right now and you'll never have to touch them. Leave them outside all through the winter, so the snow and the rain and the cold, it doesn't matter. They're gonna light up perfectly every single night.
And not only that, if you already own these and now you want to add to them, this is the time to do it at this amazing price point. And there are lots of colors that you can choose from as well, which is fantastic. So you're looking at the bronze there, that really pretty color.
That is the gold, sorry.
The gold, I apologize.
Now I will say that because the gold, it's a matte gold.
I see now that
we can almost go caramel on that color, but it's definitely a matte gold, and you'll see the bronze.
Okay, let's bring you guys here. Bronze. You can see why at first I thought that, but okay, so this is the bronze. This is the bronze, this is the gold. It's a soft matte gold. And then I love the black and the stainless steel look as well. So black is gonna be our most limited by far if you wanna pick these up. Another thing I love about these, the changing colors, the changing display, and you don't have to stake them into the ground if you don't want to.
Right, we have 7 different color options. And the cool part is 7 different color options, meaning how you can light these up, and it's all controlled by a remote control. So we'll show you all the colors when our lights come down in the studio, but that is the most we've ever had, 7 different options. But then what you're talking about, Michelle, is we have 4 different display options as well. So 4 different display options. Stake them in the ground, hang them from a fishing line, mount them just on a fence post. You can put them on a tabletop. There are so many different things you can do. But now look at that. When you see them lit up, it is so neat.
We had to really make it dark in here so that they could pop
again, this all happens automatically.
Yeah.
They come on automatically. Now that's the beautiful white, but check this out. We even have a warm white. So if you wanted that warmer, that more like an incandescent bulb, we have that as well. So that is going to be a great new look that we have. And then what about this? We can just go to different colors. We can choose the green.
Look at that.
We can choose the blue. You could have blue with a little bit of red. And actually then I can put some white down here. You could go red, white, and blue different times during the year. but we also have the color changing. And I think we introduced this color changing. I keep forgetting how long it's been. Maybe over 10 years. That's how amazing and popular these lights have been. But look at that slow dissolve between all those different colors. And I always say that there's many of you who are thinking, nah, I'm not sure I'm ever gonna do the color changing. Get these home. You can use the white most of the time, but then I think one day try that color changing. I think you'll be amazed. And then you're gonna have maybe what's coming up. You could have a Christmas party, you could be having football parties, Halloween, and you could go to the color flickering. So check this out.
This is like a disco party right here. I love that.
It goes a little bit faster and then even faster. Oh yeah, there you go. I mean, it is such a neat look. And again, this may not be every day, but you have those options. You know, so for every day, you have the white. And I'm controlling all of this with that remote control. I mean, I love the white. This is what everyone wants from a light, a bright white light. Yep. But here's the best part. 8 hours of runtime every single night. Fantastic. If you wake up, actually, if you wake up about this time every day, and it's still dark out, your lights will still be on. It's amazing. And that's when we talk about the quality. That's when we talk about how just great these lights are. Long-lasting, bright light. And it's not one season, it's not 1 year, it's year after year that these lights will be working.
I love that you can move them around too. Like you can really get creative with how you want to use these because there's no wires, you just stake it right into the ground, you're set. And let's say some people come over and you know you're gonna be out, you know, watching the football game in the backyard, you're gonna be grilling, you can move your lights back there, you can change maybe team colors could work for you. I mean, you really have a lot of freedom with these lights, but they're such high quality, which is probably the most surprising part for most people. If you read our reviews, 255 of them are perfect 5 stars. At the top of the list, people are saying the quality is phenomenal because I've fallen prey to that where you order them online somewhere and you get them and they're like this cheapo looking plastic and then it gets foggy and gross looking. I mean, we're talking glass and metal, you guys, and 8 of them. So if you were to shop these out, where could you spend essentially $10 per light for one that is glass and metal, color changing, with a remote control, built to last, and a really substantial size too.
And then all those different options.
20 inches high.
Yeah, 20 inches high. So here's it, you can see you have this with the stake on there, but without the stake, I can just put them on a table, on your patio furniture, maybe on stairs leading up to your porch or patio.
Great idea.
And then there's that finial on top. I can use the finial and hang it if you have existing hooks, if you have a shepherd's hook, if you have a small chain or fishing line, you can hang them at different lengths. If you really want to get creative, you can do that easily. And then we also give you a fence post mount where you can mount this on a fence post. Hang right there for a second, guys. Sorry about that. There we go. Here's the fence post. You have that mount that goes right on there. Single screw, we're giving you that. And look at that, the light will sit right on top.
So it comes with that
Yeah, it comes with those brackets as well. So imagine you're gonna have maybe 4 of them around the backyard, around your perimeter, and then 4 of them can be on the fence. Or if you have a longer driveway, we've had a lot of great reviews and looks where you can mount them on the fence post all along your driveway as you're coming in. And it is such a neat look. So versatile. And I know there's people out there who will say, you know what, I'm just gonna put them in the ground and I'm never gonna touch them again. But then there's those of you who are gonna get these home and you're gonna do something different every single week, every single month, and you can because they're so versatile.
Oh my gosh, I love that we're giving you guys 8 of these because that means, yeah, you actually do have enough to do that, to go up the driveway or on the walkway or around the pool. So you're getting all 8 of them and you can see when you get it home, you just put the parts together, it's really simple to do, and then just look around your house and say, hey, where would I like that warm, inviting light? Is it in my front yard? Is it around the pool? Do I have a party coming up? Since you can hang these, wouldn't it be cool to let them juice up during the day in the sun and then just hang them, you know, in the trees or around your patio, wherever you want it, you guys, you can do that. And you have really great color options when it comes to the display. I wanna let you know too, while you're watching, we are live on Facebook right now. So if you go to HSN's Facebook page, you guys can chime in, you can ask your questions all hour long, we'll be there. So we're looking forward to your comments and questions,
Yeah, I was thinking about when you were saying that about putting them out there and deciding what to do with them. You never have to make a permanent, idea. You can change them often. But the other nice thing is it's very simple to do. I know all of us are thinking, what can I do to improve our landscaping? And some of them are really labor intensive or really expensive, but adding these solar lights are gonna be the least expensive, but the most impact that you could do. And you can do this without hiring someone. You get these lights home. We have these, they're very close together. You wanted them very close together in your yard? Fine. If you wanted them 50 feet in between, you could do that as well. There's absolutely no rules. You can decide how to mount these lights, how to put these lights in the ground, and then you can change it every day if you want, or you can keep them. They really are a great way to change that landscape both day and night, because remember, during the day, these look fantastic because there's such a professional look to the lights.
You're right, that's a great point to make too. And you have 4 different color options to choose from as well. So you can go with your solid black, which is our most limited. So if you've got your eye on that, you're gonna wanna pick that up while you can at this fall price point. So there's solid black. But then we also have it in the stainless steel, which is that fresh, modern look. And then your 2 options between the bronze and the gold. So you really can customize it based on the decor around your house, how your other finishes look. You can match that back if you want to, or do something completely different. Great gift for somebody, especially if they've just bought their home or they're looking for ways to upgrade. There really is something about that home at night that you see that has the beautiful landscaping and the gorgeous lighting, but the lighting is what's so expensive. I think that's why we hold off on that. If you were to hire somebody to dig up your yard and lay these out, I mean, it is not a cheap project.
Exactly. You can have that landscape lighting, and I know I was laughing actually. One bulb to replace an LED bulb in some of those landscape lights can be about $50.
Well, yeah, you won't have to worry about these.
Bulb? Yeah, I can give you a quick look at these super bright LED bulbs that we have in here that are going to last thousands of hours, and you have 3 different bulbs in there to operate many of those different 7 options that we have. So super bright LED bulbs, you're getting a high capacity battery. There's a little diffuser that goes over. There's your battery. What happens is we're gonna recharge that battery every day through that solar panel, and then we're gonna run 8 hours every single night because we have that high capacity battery. And that process is gonna take place every single day.
Yeah, you don't have to do anything.
You don't have to do anything.
And
it all happens automatic.
The remote too, so you can change up the lighting, 7 different colors, 4 different display options if you want them on solid or rotating. There's lots of different ways to have fun with it. And remember, glass and metal, to me, that's so important. Also, when you have plastic for the lights, you know how they can get fogged up?
Exactly.
And they look disgusting and they last 1 season. These are gonna be more durable for you. Don't forget, you're getting all 8. They're $20 off right now. Big customer pick, over 250 perfect 5-star reviews. So enjoy these, you guys. It's a great fall price point. We're keeping you around. We're not letting you go anywhere because you're back later in the hour.
Okay. Definitely. We're gonna go outside.
Yeah, grab some coffee and I'll see you in a little bit, guys.
Good.
Okay, we're gonna take a quick break. Don't forget, we're live on Facebook, so go ahead and chime in. I'm seeing some of you already joining us, so really excited to have you guys. We'll be back in just a moment with more fall home essentials.
The Sheryl Crow collection. It's everything that I love. It's very vintage inspired. Great jeans, incredible boots. It has a rock and roll twist. One of the things I love about it is that I'm able to empower women with some of my lyrics inside the clothing. Statements that are in my music that still, when I sing them, empower me. The Sheryl Crow woman is the woman that takes on life and says, I can do anything that I want to do and still be feminine.
I love the customer. I think about everything they want in that product. Now we have Miracle Clean. It's so effective as a disinfectant and a cleaner. It is going to change the whole landscape in cleaning. It cuts grease and grime like nobody's business, kills 99.9% of germs, it eliminates odors as well. Clean is not clean without Miracle Clean.
Don't miss the world premiere of Joy Mangano's Miracle Clean, only on HSN.
I grew up always dreaming and wanting to create things. I see something and I see that we can make it better. One day, the light bulb just went off. Nobody has this. They're waiting for me to invent it.
Next thing you know, you're on HSN and the whole world's hearing about it.
It just sold out.
Congratulations.
Oh my God.
HSN celebrates the dreamers, inventors, and entrepreneurs who follow their hearts, helping American dreams come true.
Being here today proves anything is possible.
The thing I love most
most about shopping at HSN?
Do I have to pick just one?
I'd have to say FlexPay.
It allows me to get the things I want now
And make monthly payments
Without any interest or fees.
I got a new mattress for the guest bedroom, a fabulous cookware set for my sister's wedding,
and a little something just for me.
FlexPay gives me the flexibility to buy what I need now.
without the stress of having to pay for it all at once. And no interest. Beat that layaway.
All right, welcome back in, you guys. We are talking your fall outdoor essentials, but one of the great things about shopping right now is you get our fall price points on the items that you know you will need year after year, season after season. And one of those things is this weed zinger. Forget pulling your weeds, you guys. We're gonna zing them. It actually makes it kind of fun to do the chore that nobody wants to do, but is honestly a necessity. And Carrie Mobley is here because you are our weeding and gardening expert for sure.
Yes,
So you're
exactly.
gonna find the quickest, easiest way to do it, and it's with the weed zinger.
Right.
I wanna let you guys know right off the bat, we're down to only 2 colors left on this. We have the pink and we have the green. If you wanna pick it up, it's $23.95.
Wow.
And the flex payment, $4.79 to make weeding easier, quicker, and dare I say, a little bit fun.
It is fun, you know, and I have 4 boys, and when I was growing up, weeding was always one of those chores. Nobody wanted to do it, and so you would do whatever my mom said because nobody wanted to go out and weed. My boys are in love with this. So here's what it is. This is a way for you to protect your back, to protect your knees, even to protect your hands. And so we're gonna do this with the weed zinger, and I'm just gonna get right to work on
let's
this.
do it.
Basically, you're gonna go to the center of a weed, and you're gonna press down on it with your foot. You're gonna give it a little push in there, give it a little twist, and when you come up, it's going to pull the entire weed and the root. And so you're gonna make sure that this weed doesn't come back. But here's where it gets fun.
Okay.
This will shoot up to 6 feet.
Get ready.
Into a bucket. So now you never have to touch those weeds. So again, my knees, my back, my hips, my hands. We spend a lot of time on television, and so we always want to make sure that our hands look nice, but I'm a gardener, that's what I do. And so this weed zinger has been wonderful for me. This is powder coated steel, wonderful, wonderful design, and look at the way it just gets the entire root out. And so, listen, lawns, gardening, it's competitive. Everybody loves to have that beautiful yard. This is a way that you can do it. Walking around, you can even kind of use it for stability as you're walking through your yard. So it really serves a lot of purposes. And I love the way that it just gets the entire root, and that even once you've pulled it up, you don't have to touch it. We just zing it right into the bucket.
Do you have any tips for anybody when they're using this, especially if it's their first time trying it out?
Absolutely. You know, I will tell you that the most important thing is to get right in that center of the weed.
Okay.
That way you can make sure that where the root structure is, you're getting nice and down in there. Now, it doesn't take a lot of force because you've got those nice claws at the tip, but once you get it in, I want you to give it a little twist. That'll help. Look at how much I just pulled out with this. And you know, it brings me to another point. This is always going to be great for aerating your yard as well. You know, plants need oxygen, they need water. So as you're going through your yard and you are zinging out these weeds, you're actually going to be adding oxygen right into the root system and right into the grass. And so that's going to help your yard in the long run. And I just love it. And so like I said, is this really considered a chore anymore when it's so much fun?
Well, you know what's nice though too, because it's quicker, it gives you more time to do the fun stuff and the fun part of gardening. So if you love to garden, but maybe you've pulled back a little bit because of the weeding, if it hurts your back and your knees, or, you know, sometimes you get down and it's not so easy to get up again, this is a great item to get because now you don't have to hire somebody or pay someone to come out and do it for you or punish somebody, like we were saying. It's just gonna make it easy for you. And I noticed too, the length on this, so it's 34 inches, right? So it's right about hip length on us.
It really is perfect for, you know, kind of using, and again, this is all powder coated steel. We've got a nice comfort grip handle on here. So it's a really convenient way to kind of walk around your yard as well. And remember, you're not only pulling out weeds and saving your hands and back, but you're aerating that soil as well, which is going to long-term have much healthier benefits for your grass. The other thing that I want to mention is, you know, for those of you who have pets or have children, a lot of the chemicals that you put on your grass to take care of those weeds are incredibly dangerous. In fact, day after day, they are now announcing more bans on these insecticides, on these pesticides.
Well, and you don't realize, like, if your kids or your pets run through the yard and then go into the house, now they're bringing it in as well. There's a lot, yeah.
And so this is a great way, again, to prevent from, you know, your pets and your kids having to be exposed to those toxic ingredients. You know, one of the other reasons that I love this is because I'm not personally afraid of snakes or spiders, but I know a lot of people are. If you have a bed, you know, like this, we live in Florida, so we have all kinds of things. But a lot of people say, I want to weed, but I don't want to get down here and get my hands in there. So this is a great way. Even in here, you can see that I don't have to get down. All I have to do is, you know, reach in there, use the weed zinger, and it's a really, really great way to kind of avoid those little creepy crawly critters that people tend to be afraid of as well.
This is a great gift if you know someone who is a gardener too, you know, as we start getting closer to holiday time and you want something that you know is easy to store, by the way, because it's not some massive item, it's lightweight, so it's easy to put away and take out. They're gonna use it, and because again, weeding is one of those necessities, we all have to do it, so it's a really nice gift for someone, but maybe it's just for yourself if you're just sick and tired of having to sit out there in the hot sun forever, bending down, bending your knees, getting up and down, and then after you pull it all, having to scoop it up and go drop it, your hands are filthy, you don't know what creepy crawlies are in there. So really, it is a smart product. This price point is our fall price point for $23.95. And flex payments, that means one payment of $4.79, and we're gonna send this right to you. And then you can pay that $4.79 every month till it's paid off. It comes in green. It also comes in pink, which I just think is absolutely adorable. And remember, this is durable. So this is powder-coated steel.
Correct, right.
So you know it's gonna last for you, and you don't have to worry about tarnishing or rusting, any of that.
I've left Michelle, I have literally left mine out in my yard because I'm busy with those 4 boys. I've left it out for 2 weeks. And this great powder-coated steel, it really has done such a great job of holding up. This is all steel construction. I mean, you can see these little teeth.
Here.
That, and if you go in close, I want to kind of show you how this works. What happens is when you press down on it, you can see that we pull all of those teeth. They grab that root and they pull it right out. And then when you pull this trigger, you can see you pull the trigger and it has that release mechanism on there. So the entire thing is steel, so you don't have to worry about it rusting or tarnishing. So it really is a very well-made product that has served so many people very well. You know, the other thing is a lot of the weeds that tend to be just prolific in my yard are filled with those thorns, and a lot of times you're not even realizing that you're allergic to something until next thing you know you're like, gosh, why are my hands itching? And then they're all chewed up because of all those prickers. And
if you wear gloves too, sometimes you can't get a good grip or you can't feel what you're doing, right?
I never wear gloves when I garden. I just love to feel the earth. I mean, and I think a lot of gardeners can relate to that, but that doesn't mean that it's good for your hands. And so I think the Weed Zinger is awesome, and the colors are so fun. You know, they really are. That pink is awesome. We have Breast Cancer Awareness Month coming up, and so again, like you said, a wonderful gift, and it just makes gardening more fun, more enjoyable. But like you said, weeding is one of those necessary evils. This really does prevent the back pain, the neck, the knee pain, the hip pain. And I'm a youngish woman, and I have spent a lot of time on my hands and knees weeding. And I'm telling you, by the end of the day, my back was killing me.
And then you can't enjoy the fun parts of gardening, right?
I know, it's like you want to stay in bed.
Well, we got a phone call. We have Diane in Connecticut calling us. Diane, good morning to you. You're live with Michelle and Carrie. How are you?
Good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
So did you pick this up today?
I picked it up today. I had one of these a few years ago and moved to Las Vegas where I didn't think I would need it. So I gave it to a friend. And now I'm back in Connecticut, and I do need this. I live in a condo, but I still take care of my own gardening. And I am now retired. Asked my son, you know, if he would mind if I went over and did a little bit of yard work at his house to kill some time and to, you know, keep my hands in the gardening. And of course he said, you know, oh, sure, Ma, whatever you want. You know, come over and garden and do whatever you want. And you need one of these.
Oh, yeah. What is it that you love the most about using this, Diane?
I don't have to bend over, and I don't have to dig in dirt, and I don't have, because I don't wear gloves either. But I also don't enjoy digging in the dirt that much.
Well, I'm glad you're getting to replace the one you gave to a friend. I'm sure your friend is happy that you gave it to her or him, though.
Sure she is, because this is just a wonder. It's just so easy to use. Boom, and it pulls it out from the root, and it's just a wonderful product.
Awesome.
Dare we say fun?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just so unique, and it really is effective. And there is nothing like just taking this and like zinging it, you know, up to 6 feet. 6 feet it will zing.
Hey,
so.
if not for nothing, but if you even just got it just for zinging stuff across your lawn, it's a win, you guys.
At this price, for sure.
Diane, thank you for calling. I'm glad she shared her story as well. So it just goes to show you guys, I mean, it is a very useful item. This is a great time to pick it up while it's on 5 Flex Pay as well. Thank you, Carrie.
My pleasure.
Hey, that was a lot of fun, guys, right? Okay, so we are going to actually show you our next item, which is really a fantastic deal, you guys. It's the Mac Sports Folding Wagon. So this is, first of all, let me tell you, we are down to our final quantities on this one. But we actually love this because it's so easy to open and close, and it's lightweight yet durable and sturdy, 150-pound capacity on this baby. And you are gonna use this for everything, whether it's your shopping, your gardening, your beach accessories, if you're going out to picnics, doesn't matter what it is, you're gonna love having this because it's so super easy to open and close, take around town. It even comes with its own carrying case as well. And this price point, can I just say, $25 off for you. It's on 5 flex payments. And out of 59 reviews on this, 51 of them are perfect 5 stars. I have Rebecca Wood here. She's gonna show us how easy this is to use. Hello. And the versatility of it.
The versatility, I really believe, you know, a lot of times when you think of wagons, you think, oh, I don't have kids, I don't need a wagon.
Oh my gosh,
no,
you're gonna use it for everything.
I feel like this is something every single household needs, because if you ever need to haul something from point A to point B, whether it's groceries, whether it's decorations, whether it's sports equipment, gardening equipment, this is going to be your workhorse. And you can just, look at this.
I don't want to rush anybody. I just want you to know it's the last of our quantities. So there's 2 colors. Yep. This is the pink, this is the blue. It's a bit more of like an aqua color. It's really pretty. That's our most limited color. But both of these will also come with that cover that has handles on it as well.
So this is great. You know. So when you're storing it, you could just hang it on a wall. You can find a little nook or cranny to put it in there. It's gonna fit perfectly in your trunk of your car when you wanna take it with you on the go as well. When you're ready to use it, we've got these little 2 clasps down here that you just let go of the cover, just like that. And you take the cover right off. Hold it. Thank you, sweetheart. And I love that we've got a little Velcro handle here. That's gonna keep it in place so it doesn't kind of pop apart, because watch how simple it is when you're ready to use it. Once I get that handle out, you just let gravity do the work. Boom, that is it. When you don't wanna use it, there's a toggle inside here. You pull it up. When you do want to use it, you push it down.
Now,
that's it.
Here's the thing. Yes, that's easy to do, but I don't want you to think then it must be so flimsy. And
no,
this is,
look at this.
The same people behind Origami bring you this brand. So that says a lot, because we're talking durability and weight capacity is phenomenal.
What I was just showing you, that's a powder-coated steel frame, which means you can hold 150 pounds. It's only 22 pounds, but it holds 150 pounds. Powder-coated steel, a very durable polyester canvas that you can just wash clean. So if you're using this for your gardening, if you're using this at the beach and it gets dirty, spray it down, let it air dry. You're good to go. We also have some of my favorite things about this. We have articulated wheels on the top, which means they turn full 360 degrees. And it will go over anything. So it will go over snow, it will go over ice if you're doing the firewood in the middle of the winter. It's gonna go over beach sand, it's gonna go over rocks, and they're fully rubberized, which means you're never gonna need an air pump with them.
I love that.
So never a flat tire ever with these.
So important, you guys, to be able to actually take this around where you want to use it. I was looking at some of the reviews. You guys are really creative. I've seen people saying, oh, you can use it as a portable cooler, like load it with ice and put your drinks in it and roll it around. You're using it even if it's just to get the laundry from one end of the house to the other end of the house.
Love that.
If you go to those big box stores that coincidentally no longer give you big boxes to carry all of your items out.
No, ever.
What is that all about?
Look at that.
You're gonna need something like this. Oh yeah, perfect example.
And look at how you're able to just put so take it out of your trunk, bring it into the store, load it up, take it through to the cash register, then you can take it right out to your car with you. I love that the handle stays up when you want it, but pops right out when you don't. And you can lock it at any level you want. So when my little 5-year-old's using it to haul her toys around. She has it a lower level. For me, I'll have it higher. And then wheel it right out to your car. Look at how I can wheel it so easily. And then wheel it into your house. Can you ever take a cart from your house to your home?
Right.
No.
No.
No, you can't.
You just find them randomly in parking lots where people attempted that and said, okay, never mind. Yeah,
Exactly.
I mean, totally versatile. And to your point too, when you're using it for the stores, just leave it in your car if you want to.
Right.
Because look at how it folds up. I mean, it's small. It's nice and compact when it's folded up, and you just open it up so easily, load your items in, take it, and go. So think about this when you're using this for camping. Tailgating season is coming up, and you park in the parking lot and you walk all the way to the spot you need. It'd be so nice to have this. Even if you go to games, like if your kids or your grandkids play sports like soccer and baseball, and you're going out and you want to bring all the waters and the snacks for the team, all your gear, your chairs, load them up in this. I mean, it really is useful. You're so right when you say you get one and then you realize how many things you're going to use it for.
And what's going to happen is you're going to get it, you're going to fall in love with it, and you're going to realize how many different people in your life can use it. This is a great gift. If you've got that teacher in your life that's constantly hauling things up to their classroom.
Great idea.
If you've got a coach, or maybe your hubby is the coach of the Little League team and they're always carrying all of that equipment, this is so easy to do. Again, it breaks up to nothing. I'm gonna put this right down here.
Oh, I just put the cover back in.
Oh, that's fine. No,
Sorry.
no, we'll put it right there. And remember, there's that little toggle here, and it will break up to just inches. So this will fit in a trunk in the back seat of your car, even really in the passenger side, it's going to fit. And then when you're not using it, you also have the cover that we have right here, and you can store it. So if you're not using it day to day, that's fine. But when you do need it, within seconds, you've got a wonderful, really just kind of a helper. It's going to be, you're not gonna be the workhorse anymore. This is gonna be your workhorse. This is going to haul everything for you. Powder coated steel, meaning it won't chip, it won't corrode, it won't rust. You've got this durable canvas that you can wipe clean. If you know somebody, the winter's coming, it's right around the corner, and you need to bring, firewood from point A to point B, load it up.
I'll tell you what, and this is the time to get it, you guys, because this is normally about $80, and they've been very, very popular. We only have 2 colors left. So we have the pink that Rebecca has, and then when you're ordering, this one's called blue. It's like a really pretty aqua color if you want to pick that one up. But I mean, as I said, it has 59 reviews because it's a fairly new product, but 51 of those 59 are perfect 5 stars. And some of the things you guys are saying, it's very well made, lots of room. You will not be disappointed with this purchase. We have Doreen, she loves that the cart itself is not too heavy, so it's easy to use and sturdy. She said this is amazing. And then Fran said really sturdy, easy to fold and unfold, I recommend. So you notice a theme here with the sturdiness, because if you've ever picked up this type of item and then you start to realize, oh, I can't really put that much in it. Oh, the wheels don't actually go through the sand and the grass, or I have to go in a giant circle because they don't articulate
Farmers markets, right, you gotta go all the way around.
So the quality is absolutely there. So if you were thinking about getting this, it's a great time at this price point, and it's on 5 flex payments as well.
So you can see how they turn. Look at that. They fully turn. They're rubberized wheels, so you'll never have to worry about getting a flat tire. They're gonna go over any kind of terrain, and even those bumpy, if you're taking this through and using them, I have lava rocks in front of my house. It will go right over the lava rocks. I don't have to worry about them puncturing the tires because they're fully rubberized, they're articulated. I love how durable it is too. We've told you that the people who make this are the same people behind origami. So that's why you've got that great powder coated steel frame that's going to last for years and years and years. That durable canvas, you can wipe clean, spray it clean, get it dirty. This is meant to be used.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, if you know anybody who is a parent, this is my public service announcement, gift it for them. We always have so much stuff with us. It doesn't matter where I'm going, there is gear. So this would be a fantastic gift for somebody. And you were saying teachers, coaches, anybody who loves to be out and about, or who their knees and their backs, or maybe they don't have that extra help for groceries in and out of the home, get them this. This is a really fantastic gift idea. There's 2 colors that you can choose from. It can hold up to 150 pounds, so really great when it comes to the durability and the weight capacity. And this price point is just so phenomenal. It's $25 off right now. Even at full price. I mean, these flew out out the door. We used to have a ton of colors, and they went like that because it's one of those items you'll purchase and actually use all the time.
Exactly.
You know?
And again, when you're not using them for those rare moments that maybe you're not going to keep in the car or whatever, you just break it right up and it's going to go with you. Even if you have an RV and you go camping, and so often you're taking things from the store, the little store at the campsites and back, take it with you. You can just pop it right open, fill it up with that firewood and all of the necessities that you need and wheel it right to wherever you're going.
Love it. And really great pockets on the outside as well. And then again, all of these will come with the carrying case so you can protect it when you're not using it. And the handles, just hang them up or throw it in the car and just let it live there so you always have it when you need it. Okay, remember that's the final quantities on this one. So if you're picking that up, really great time to do it. The blue is gonna be your more limited. Now, Rebecca, we do have more items.
We do.
We're gonna stick with the Max Sports because they bring us more than just a wagon, you guys. How about a chair that is, again, super durable, powder-coated steel, really easy to open and close and take on the go, but it's not just your basic chair. It's a rocker. Oh yeah, you are going to be sitting in style and lounging and super comfortable in this lightweight collapsible chair that also comes with a carrying bag. So this one, I think we're down to just the red at this point when it comes to the colors. Last check I did, we only had about 230-ish of these left. So I think it's gonna be a big deal because it's the lowest price we've ever offered, $34.95 to pick this up.
This is a crazy,
phenomenal price.
Cool. I couldn't believe it when you told me that this morning. This is a crazy, crazy cool product that I absolutely love. It's gonna change completely the way that you look at those portable chairs. Isn't that so comfortable?
I mean, anywhere you would use one of those rinky-dink fold-out chairs, get this instead and you can rock while you're watching the kids' games.
Anywhere.
While you're on the front porch, camping, anywhere you would need a chair.
Concerts.
Yeah.
Barbecues, family reunions.
This is great.
Even just taking it to the pool. I mean, so many times we have those very uncomfortable chairs. They come in this kind of the similar case. Yeah. But instead of carrying that around, you carry this around, 12 pounds, but guess what? It's gonna hold up to 225 pounds. And watch how simple it is to put together.
Okay.
It's the little things that I think matter, and what I also love is that the carrying case is big enough to get it in and out so easily.
Thank you for that,
Oh
Max
my
Sports,
gosh,
can we just say.
The important things, right? So you're just gonna pull this right off, just like that. I'm gonna throw that to the side. Here's where it's attached. You see they've got these little clips right here. That's where it's attached. You're just gonna pop those right off, boom, boom. And again, gravity does the work, you're set to go. That's it.
$34.95. I mean, I have to keep saying that because originally this was about $60 to pick up. And you guys, it's a rocker. And I love one detail, you don't have to worry about going too far forward because you've got the little stoppers on the front.
Oh, you know why you noticed that and I didn't? Because you have smaller legs.
I'm short.
I've never known that was a problem.
I should be like this. I'm 5'2", but also if you're worried about having a hard time getting out of it, you know, there's
still
these
fits for you as well. Yeah, you're right.
These little stoppers will stop you.
I love
going
that.
forward. And it's so comfortable. The seat's nice and wide. You've got your cup holder here. It's everything you need to just be lounging and comfortable with this. And it is lightweight. And this, I imagine, you could just hose down or wipe down.
It's the same polyester canvas that we have with the wagon. Again, the people behind Origami make this, so you know it's well constructed, easy to use, will last for years and years because this is powder coated steel as well, so it won't chip, rust or corrode. So you know what? Bring it out to the pool. Leave it out on your lanai. Leave it out on your patio. On a lake. Oh my goodness.
You'd never get up.
That would be so amazing.
Well, hey, speaking of that and patios and pool areas, we're live on Facebook right now, and Azure D. Carr is joining us from the HSN Fanatics. Hey, D, I love this comment. She said, I love this because it's like an instant patio party, and then you can put it all away.
That's so true, and then you put it away in seconds. It couldn't be easier. I love this when you're going to your games too, because so often you're either on those benches and your tush hurts so badly after a couple hours on that, or you're on those terrible chairs as well that are uncomfortable. What would you rather have? Would you rather be on one of those, you know, metal benches or rocking the summer campfires? Oh my gosh, this fall, the campfires would be perfect next to that. And when you're done, just break it right up in 2 seconds.
That's the best thing. It doesn't have to be permanent. So it's just as portable and lightweight as the ones you would find in, you know, typically that are kind of like this, but they're usually really small too and a little flimsy. I'll tell you what, these are nice and sturdy. That powder-coated steel, that's a big deal to have that durability. And plus for the weight capacity, 225 pounds, that means everybody in the family is gonna get to enjoy this, whether they're super tall, because I like the height on this is a little bit higher, or super short like me, 5'2", but still really comfortable and easy to use. You've got your cup holder here. It's just very comfortable, lowest price ever. And that's because we're down to just about 200 remaining now. All in color red, if you're choosing, that's just the red now is what we have left, but it's $34.95 and 5 flex payments, so $6.99. I mean, you can't even get like a little stump to sit on for $6.99, let alone a rocking chair.
This comes with one warning. I got one, and then my girls fought over it. So at this price, everybody can have their own in a family, and that's what I love about it. So, you know, go get one for a family. Look at how compact they are. It has that carrying case, goes on and off so easily. You can put it together and take it with you in minutes. So if you're going to those concerts, if you're going to the games, if you're doing any of that.
Tailgating, I'll tell you what. Oh my goodness, people are gonna wanna know where it came from, because it is really unique. You don't see things like this. Connie is asking on Facebook what colors there are. Connie, we're down to our last 200 and there's just the red left. Probably because this is the low, 175 left now, because this is the lowest price we've ever offered on this. It's our final quantities, you know, we're sending them out. I'll tell you what, the fall is a great time to have a chair like this. You're gonna be out doing those fireside get-togethers. You're gonna be out by the lake. You'll be tailgating, camping. I mean, get it, try it while we have it at this price point. They will sell out this hour at this rate, so really exciting.
And remember, 12 pounds. Look how easy it is to carry wherever you wanna go, but it holds up to 225 pounds, and it's so well constructed, you'll have this for years and years and years.
Absolutely. Thank you, Rebecca.
Thank you so much.
I guess I'm not gonna be getting one, because by the time I'm off the air, I think they're gonna be
sorry. You can come use mine.
Good, because you do have extras now, right? I will be there. Okay, you guys, enjoy this one if you pick this up. We're down to about 175 left of this one. I have more ideas for you guys. We have some really great sales going on for items for your home and your garden and all of your lawn needs. Check out this shredder. This is from Earthwise. It's a chipper and a shredder. It's $189.95 for you, but everything today, don't forget, is on 5 flex payments. So for $37.99, you can get this home and take care of all those extra leaves, all the extra debris, the things that you need to really break down and be able to get rid of in a simple, safer way. This is definitely gonna be the way to do it. So if you wanna pick that up, it is on hsn.com right now. It's item number 434462 for you. And it's just a really fantastic way to take care of all those jobs around the home. All right, so we're gonna stick with Earthwise now, and we're gonna talk about a power pressure washer that I like to call small but mighty, because it's a compact size but super powerful on this one. The first time we've ever had it on the air at this price. It's $70 off for you this morning. So $109.95 is going to get you a 1750 PSI pressure washer. Not only that, it's electric, so no gasoline to deal with, no oil, no fumes, but this is gonna be that pressure washer that takes care of all the jobs around the house, whether it's as simple as cleaning the car or the big projects like your siding, your fences, your driveways, your walkway. Using that power of pressure, you're just gonna blast away all the dirt, the grime, and the buildup that happens. So if you wanna pick this up, first time we've had it at this price on the air, super small but mighty is the best way to put it. And Peter Kilcullen is here to show us exactly how this works, how simple it is. And I love watching the demos. It's so gratifying when you have a pressure washer to see what you can wipe away.
No, exactly, and it's so easy. So you know what, let's start with this wood fence, because this is a great one. I want you to see this right away, how it can transform whatever you're working on. We have this adjustable nozzle. I'm gonna pull that trigger. Look at all that green, all that weather that's on there. And look what this pressure washer can do to really eliminate that immediately.
Look at that. So easy. No scrubbing on your part, right? You let the water do all the work. Look at that.
Isn't that crazy? I mean, look at the difference. And you're exactly right. There's no elbow grease. There's no scrubbing. This is a super lightweight handle, and then we have the adjustable nozzle. So basically all you're doing is pulling that trigger, and it is so, I was looking at what I was gonna squirt over there.
No camera guys over there.
I'll turn it this way.
But I love that when you let go of the trigger, it stops. So like with the gasoline ones, it's always running constantly.
And the difference,
I mean,
look at the size. You can see it next to me. It is so small and compact, and you're exactly right, small but mighty. I mean, I remember when 1,750 PSI meant a giant machine twice this size that was difficult to move around. Look at this. This is like your carry-on luggage. It's got the wheels underneath there. It even has this telescoping handle. And you know what, while we're down here, this also, when you're talking about storage, this whole handle will loosen up and then fold down.
That
so when
is
you're
nice.
talking about compact, I mean, that is amazing that we're getting the same kind of power out of there. So I can lift that handle up.
Now,
also,
can you use
internal
detergent?
soap tank. Yeah,
okay,
the
look
soap
at that.
tank's
Perfect
right
timing.
there. And again, I'll show you when we go out and wash the car how easy that is to put that on. Basically, all you're doing, you're gonna add your garden hose right here. And you can see that the pressurized hose goes on the other side, 20 feet of pressurized hose. And that's also a huge difference. We used to have the massive machines, then this pressurized hose was always so short. And maybe you're getting 10 or 12 feet out of that, so you're constantly right next to the machine and moving that with you. But with 20 feet of pressurized hose, you're not stuck next to the machine, which I think is fantastic.
Really nice. Let's see some more.
Yeah, definitely. Very, very easy to do.
So think about around your house, if your fence looks like this, that buildup, I mean, it happens so quickly. If you were to hire somebody to come out and give you a quote, I can pretty much guarantee you it would cost more than $109 because it's expensive to hire somebody to come and clean your fences. Maybe it's your patio furniture, your porch, your driveway, your sidewalks. I mean, there's so many areas outside the home that just get that buildup, and you have to maintain it, but you don't want to necessarily get out there and scrub it down. But to hire somebody, we talked about this earlier, what's the big difference?
Well, they own the machine, right? They're
and you're paying them. Yeah, and they get to leave with it.
Yeah, because it's not difficult. It's not something that's going to take, you know, a huge learning curve to get up to speed with it. It's simple. And again, this kind of a job like this fence, you're just not doing it without a pressure washer. You're not going out there to scrub and try to remove all that debris, but maybe you're thinking, I need to replace the fence, or I need to replace some of the decking, or you want to get new pavers and things like that. Well, don't do any of that until you get your pressure washer home and you use this first, because the difference is immediate. And if you wanted to restain or repaint even the outside of your house, you definitely want to have a pressure washer.
Now, if let's say I need a wider or a slimmer spray, how do I adjust that?
That's exactly a great point, and exactly what this adjustable handle will do. So a little bit wider means less pressure, but as I turn that, I can really dial in that power. Look at that. Just like that, it makes it so easy. So now, right there, I'm taking advantage of that full 1,750 PSI. But maybe right here, I'll need a little bit less, and I'll go to those pavers. So same thing. When you want to start with a job, I can start a little bit further away, and if I need more power, I can either dial it in or just get a little bit closer. So a little bit further away, more power as I get closer.
Look at that.
And, you know, when you watch that, this is why you're gonna get totally addicted to using your pressure washer.
That's the truth.
Immediate results. Those pavers, you didn't even really know what color they were until any of that, all the dirt and debris. And you know, during the summer, and I know here in Florida, we have so much rain this season that all your flower beds and everything, and then the water sits, everything gets green and moldy, and all the flower beds will take dirt out onto the sidewalks and the decking. This is the way to get rid of it. And a great time to do it before the winter, before it's gonna become overwhelming. You can get everything clean. Obviously, we're gonna have a winter time, and then you're gonna be ready to go in the spring again.
Well, you know what's nice? As you're demoing and talking, you're holding it in your left hand, just with one hand, just balancing it there. This is not that giant, massive clunker of a machine that you either rented and spent a lot of money on, or you invested in it. It takes up tons of space in your garage. That typically you have to drag it out, get the gas, the oil, you pull it 8 million times. At least my husband used to have to before it would start up. And you finally get it going, and now you got to hurry because it never shuts off, you know? And I think that's one of the big benefits of having an electric.
Yeah, exactly. When you pull the trigger, it's on. All you're doing is plugging it in. When I let go, it stops. So when we're looking at this, pavers, sidewalks, driveways, fences, your patio furniture, everything outside, you're just going to go around the entire house. But one thing, before I go out to the car and show everyone how we can wash the car, because that's something you do every week, is the outside of your house. Super important to clean that, especially if you want to repaint and do those other things. And here, I can dial in that power, and now spraying from a distance and still getting that power. Vinyl siding, aluminum siding, brick face, stucco. This is what you want.
Look at that.
So simple. I mean, look at that. I'm just holding it with one hand.
Yeah.
I mean, anyone can do this.
You know, a lot of our reviews, people say we love how easy it is to use. It actually makes me more likely to get out there and maintain everything because it's not a huge chore. I can just roll it out, hook up the hose, and get going. So, I mean, it's really gonna make it easier for you guys to maintain the outside of your home because it really can change your curb appeal. It makes your spaces more inviting. If you're getting ready in the fall with football and all that, if you're gonna be entertaining and sitting out back, but you look out there and it's like things are grimy and slimy, you're gonna wanna pick up a pressure washer because that power that you get from this one especially, it's gonna just blow it all away. And it's so gratifying, it really is, to see the kinds of messes that you can take care of. And then you have like a whole new space. It's much more inviting, it's super clean. This price point is really great. Typically, this is $179.95. So we took $70 off of our price for our customer pick, which is just fantastic. All perfect 5-star reviews on this one. That says something for sure. And we have 5 flex payments going on right now. That's all day today. So $21.99, and we're gonna send this to you. You can get started right away cleaning up everything, including your car, right, Pete?
Exactly. You know, all these other jobs you're gonna wanna do outside the house, but what about washing the car all the time? I wanna show you this. Again, you can dial in that amount of pressure. So with the car, I'm not gonna need a ton, but if I wanna do it further away, I can do that. So a light spray, and what I can do is get all the loose dirt off the car. Super easy to do, to wash a car like this, even around the wheels and the wheel wells. But this is really neat. Now, when we wanna apply the soap, I don't even have to go back to the machine. I already have it filled with soap in that internal tank. I pull that out. So now it automatically knows low pressure and apply that soap or that house cleaner, deck detergent, whatever it might be. So now I can apply that soap just in seconds, and you'll see it doesn't take long. You can apply a tremendous amount of soap just like that. Maybe I let that sit for a minute or two. Then all I do is push that back in. I love that this handle, this one nozzle, does it all. Push that back in, and now I have pressure again, and I have all that soap on the car. So think about, you know, how you've washed the car in the past and you've got a bucket and a sponge, or maybe it's just an old towel. But now I can wash the car without getting wet, using soap, any kind of soap or detergent that you want, getting in all the nooks and crannies, the wheels, the wheel wells. I mean, look at the difference with this pressure washer. It is incredibly simple to do. So again, allowing you to do something every week, making that car wash even easier. And with that, look how far I am from the machine. You can see that 20 feet of pressurized hose. I can walk all the way around the car, but even more so, I can go from the car, I can go to all of our patio furniture and start blasting away all that dirt and grime. And again, some of these things are impossible to clean. You're just not gonna do it if you didn't have a pressure washer because it takes a lot of elbow grease and everything else. But here, we make it simple with that pressure washer. And the difference, this will be your fall obsession. It used to be your summer obsession, but now it's the fall. Look at the difference on that patio furniture. So all you have to do is step outside your house. You're gonna go all around the house and find so many jobs that you can tackle with this pressure washer. And one tip for all the guys out there, this is the easiest of all those DIY jobs you have on your list. So grab that pressure washer.
You know what else is nice in the fall? When acorns fall and leaves fall and then they get stuck on the driveway or on the sidewalk, oh my gosh, use this and just blast them away. It really is such a versatile tool to have. Don't hire anybody, you guys. Don't spend the money renting one. You're gonna pay pretty much this same price. I'll tell you, honestly, if you're hiring somebody or you're renting the machine, spend that same amount and actually own the machine. Use it whenever you want. It really is a gratifying, kind of enjoyable job. Super easy. And the reviews on this, everybody's saying how powerful it is. And even though it's compact and you fold it up and just put it away, it takes up no space whatsoever. So pick this up for sure, you guys, while we have it at this price point. Oh, quick update for you too. The Max Sports, the rocking chair that we had. It is sold out. I knew that was gonna happen, but congratulations to those of you who picked it up. And don't forget, we do still have the wagon available as well on that one. But
I've got the wagon.
It's the power. I kind of want to do it. Can I do it?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
I mean,
which one should we do?
We've got pavers here as well. And all you're gonna do is just dial in that power with the adjustable nozzle.
Yeah, look
so
at that.
there, now you have it dialed in. I mean, look at that. Now you can really see that 1750 PSI. And if people are wondering, you know, maybe I need more power, honestly, for the jobs we're talking about, washing the car, the exterior of your home, doing the fence, the pavers, you know, driveway, whatever it is, 1750 is going to be perfect. You know, I don't think anyone really needs this. Very specific jobs where you might need, you know, gas-powered 3,000 PSI, because there's a positive and a negative to that. It can be not only dangerous, it can be damaging to some of these surfaces if you have, you know, 3,000 PSI. You need the pressure, 1750, to clean that dirt and grime, and that's what it's gonna be. It's gonna be the perfect at-home pressure for all the surfaces we're talking about. So if it's sidewalk and pavers, if it's gonna be those stepping stones, certainly the fence, PVC fence, perfect.
And I'll tell you, if there's stuff around the house you think you have to replace, like that patio furniture or the fence, try pressure cleaning it first, because even if you decided you still wanted new, well, now you can sell it for much more because it's nice and clean, but it's gonna give you a new lease on life for those items. I mean, really.
Yeah, some you know, areas around the house, you have to pressure wash first. Certainly when you want to paint your house, if you're going to repaint the house, it has to be pressure washed first because there's so much dirt. You want that paint to go on well. You want that paint to last. It's going to be great. If your fence looks old and crummy, the way to get that looking nice again, pressure wash it. Maybe you stain it. Maybe you water seal it. Maybe you paint it. Oh, and the deck is another one. Wooden deck, wooden railing, steps and stairs. It is perfect to refinish those, but first, using the pressure washer.
Do you want to do it? Am I taking your job away?
Not at all.
It's really fun.
Now, careful with that one.
Here we go. Here, let me change
There's
this.
a lot of nooks and crannies, and I didn't want it coming back onto you.
There you go.
Because you can see the, now, again,
yeah, I can back up. I got plenty of power.
When you see that.
Look at that.
I think you know that everything I just said is true, that there is plenty of power at 1750 PSI. And now you're a good distance away.
Yeah, I am, because I don't want to get my cute shoes wet.
Right. If you were to move closer, you would see that that power was even more. So plenty of power. That versatile variable nozzle makes it perfect to dial in the exact amount of pressure that you want for that very specific job that you're doing.
And this one has so many nooks and crannies. So like, think if you have pavers that there's little bits of grout and little divots and dips, and you can really get right in there and get all the dirt and grime out of there.
No question. And you know, you have the foundations around your house with, if you have that cinder block foundation, everyone gets that green slimy stuff somewhere in the house. Just walk around the house and you can get rid of it with that pressure washer. But fencing's big, the furniture, and then be able to wash your car every week.
Yeah.
If it's a car, if it's a boat, or it's your, you know, your four-wheeler, all your fun toys, this is going to be perfect. Super compact. Yeah, and don't forget that we have that detergent tank on board. You can leave that detergent in there. Many different types of detergent for many different type of services, but the car is the big one.
Even your grill. Like if we're getting ready for grilling season and tailgating and games, use that on your grill. You guys, I mean, it's water, so you don't have to worry about what cleaners do I need. You don't have to use a detergent if you don't want to, but if you're just joining us, I mean, this is from Earthwise. It's the first time we've had it on the air at this price. We took $70 off, and it's on 5 flex payments. I mean, that $21.99 to get something home you're honestly gonna use for everything all the time. You really cannot rent a machine or hire somebody for this price point and get as much done as you're gonna get
if you've already borrowed or you rented it from someone, having your own makes a huge difference. I mean, you're gonna be the one people are gonna ask to borrow. 1750 PSI, you've got 20 feet of pressurized hose, the variable nozzle, very, very easy to use. You can definitely do this.
All right, well, thank you for bringing this in for us today and showing everybody. You guys, you enjoy your weekend.
Thanks, you
We
too.
have more coming up from me and Proform in our next hour, so you're gonna wanna stick around for that. But I'm gonna let you in on a monthly special we have going on with Andrew Lessman. Take a look at this and we'll be right back.
Hi there, Andrew Lessman here with our September monthly specials. And as we did last year, and this tends to be the time of year when we start focusing on back to school, summer's going to come to an end, fall is starting, we start focusing On our immune system, the end of the year tends to be a little bit more stressful, a little bit more busy. The weather is changing. So this is the time of year when all of you seem to focus on our Immune Factors product and on our vitamin C product. So those are our monthly specials. They're best pricing for the year. So whether you're looking at our vitamin C 500, which you can get 720 capsules for less than $0.10 a capsule, and the same price, $69.90 is the same price for actually our Immune Factors product, where you'll get 360 capsules. And that's a product that I use as I need it. It's not a product that I necessarily take every day. I take it when I know I might be doing things, whether it's interruptions of sleep, not necessarily sleeping as well as I would like to, or a busy schedule. Those are the things that tend to stress our immune system. That's the time when I tend to focus on doing things to support the immune system. Of course, we want to adequately hydrate, we want to eat well, we want to do our best to get, despite the challenges we have, to get the best night's sleep possible. These are all things that support our immune system, and our Immune Factors product with Echinacea, Golden Seal, our mushroom complex, astragalus, high vitamin C, full B complex with our special B12 is really unparalleled. And when you look at these two products, they have approximately 800 reviews, and the reviews are almost 98% positive. They are both rated 4.8 stars. So whether it's our vitamin C 500 or whether it's our Immune Factors, both virtually perfectly reviewed products. No product can do the job better than either of them would be able to do on your behalf. And it is that time of year when we start thinking about these things. So Immune Factors and vitamin C 500 are available for you at this time for the entire month of September at their best pricing. So